Thank you. Trustee Butler is absent. Would you like to vote to excuse him, please?
Yes.
Vote on it.
I have a
Motion.
motion. Motion.
I so move.
Second. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Trustee Young?
Present.
Okay, yeah. Trustee Butler? Trustee Covey?
Yes.
Trustee Peterson?
Yes.
And Trustee Seaton?
Yes.
And thank you. We will excuse Trustee Butler.
You will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And before we get too far into it, please remember to turn your mics on. The little green light it's the button, little green light, and talk into the mic.
Yeah, we are all tested.
Perfect. Thank you.
Presentations?
There are no presentations.
Moving on to communications from the public.
There are no communications from the public.
Thank you. Consent calendar.
Will we accept the consent calendar in its entirety?
Second. I'll second. Roll call.
Trustee Peterson?
Yes.
Trustee Covey?
Yes.
Trustee Seaton?
Yes.
And Trustee Young?
Yes.
Okay, the motion was made by Trustee Peterson. I'm doing this backwards. Sorry, guys. Trustee Peterson, seconded by Trustee Covey to accept the consent calendar as presented. You were number one?
No. I was second.
Oh, I apologize.
That's okay.
See, that's why we do that.
That's okay. Okay.
Okay, to amend that, Trustee Seaton was the second on that. And roll call was taken and we have a vote of 4-0.
Okay. On to new business.
Okay. Our summer reading theme this year is from I Read, the group that we used last year, and it's called Read, Recycle, and Renew. We have started working with the school district. One of the schools reached out, actually 2 locations reached out and said they'd like to do something with us this summer. They're going to encourage their kids to come to the library, get cards, and check out books. And so we welcome that. We worked with them a week ago Wednesday and welcome their partnership in trying to keep their kids reading. We will be getting flyers put together and ready to go by the end of April, which is very soon. So we can get it to the school district to get that out in their parent portal. So we're very excited about that. Our summer reading program will last 6 weeks, beginning, I think it's the 19th of June.
That late.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
I have a question.
Yes.
Don't most of the kids in schools around here have their own library cards? No.
There is an action item that has been approved by the governor that by 2026, kids in all third graders will get a library card.
Oh.
We've been working with our district, getting them the classroom card. Yeah, and that's based on what teachers, we've put in the lap the teachers to let us know what they want from, how many they want, and we will of course provide. Our school district has approximately a population of 10,000 students. So getting a card in everyone's hand, which is certainly the goal, is going to take a little bit of doing to accomplish that. But by 2026, we need to start getting cards, individual cards, into third graders' hands. And then from there, we'll, start moving up. So each third grade class for sure And then we are looking for some guidance and direction from the state library as how they would recommend it. For those of us that are working with school districts already, we may be okay. And, obviously we will continue, but what we're doing may be acceptable. We just don't know. We're looking for guidance.
Strategic plan update?
Yes, council met April 4th at the library to work on the strategic plan for the next work year. It's our work plan. A year ago, when we did this, there were 84 items that there was a line, picture a line across the wall here. There were 85 items, 84 were above the line, meaning those were things that the council saw as needed to be done. We've not accomplished all of them, but we've knocked a whole lot off the list. City manager was looking to see a list of about 50 items. I don't know how it's going to shake out. He will be doing a presentation or workshop or work study or something at a future council meeting. And if you want to join and, live stream it and watch and hear the presentation, I would suggest that. I'll let you know when those dates are. That way you don't have to come out. It's, 7:00 and
That would be wonderful.
yeah,
Kathy.
I will keep you informed so you can see there are things going on, some really exciting things, including the Simpson Center is always a source of question that we always have. And the Simpson Center is certainly part of the work plan for next year. We'll see what council wants to do with that. They've had a couple of RFPs. And we are looking at some, and city managers looking at some alternative opportunities. So we'll see what happens. Okay.
Unfinished business.
Well, exciting things have happened. Our ARPA firewall was approved by city council to award the contract. We have a signed contract and we are going to begin that build out and installation. It has to be done. We have to have all the invoices in by December 30th. It shouldn't take that long. So I'll be working with the vendor, getting those dates and keeping you posted. But it's exciting because finally it's taken us a very long time, but we've gotten through that. We got the filing done for the E-rate that gives us substantial discounts. So our $93,000 project may only cost us $25,000. Yeah. It's a huge difference and was well worth. I mean, we could have done it at any point, but that discount is huge.
Yeah.
And so we worked and got it in.
Good. Okay, DMV visit. How did that
Yes,
go?
that went fine. Councilmember Krupa joined me. You'll see she's not here today. She had another meeting, but she was going to listen in. We went up to DMV after we left here. We were able to speak with their branch administrative manager, explained our problem, and but it was very, very prompt. We didn't have to wait forever. And explained our problem, that we simply are not equipped to be able to help the kinds of help. I said, what you can do is you can make sure those people have an account with DMV before you send them anywhere. Help them through that. So we made some recommendations. She has a weekly meeting with her staff Wednesday, so we just missed it. But she did tell them the following Wednesday not to send anybody to the Hemet Library because we just do not have the capacity at this time to help them. We want to, but we just don't have the capacity to do it. Someone sent someone, a staff member sent someone last week, and I called. She wasn't in. I spoke to the person who answered and said, we didn't send anybody. I said, yes, you did. They said they were told by the Hemet DMV to come here. We can't help them. You haven't trained us. You haven't, and we don't have the tools. and they need hand holding. And while we do hand holding, I can't do it all. So, oh, okay, I'm sorry. The background on this is senior citizens, you know, once you turn 70, you got to go every 5 years and take a test. I don't remember. It's a written test. Yeah. Well, these are people who've shown up, took the test, failed it 3 times. Yeah. And then are given an opportunity, and it's a wonderful opportunity to take a proctored test at home on their iPad. I mean, they can do it themselves if they're tech savvy. The majority of the people we are seeing don't know how to use a computer. Don't have, and you have to have an email. Don't have an email. Don't have an account with DMV, which you have to have all of those things, and to be able to add apparently an extension from Chrome. It's a lot for someone who, and they're truly overwhelmed. So the goal is to be able to assist them. I was told that in Northern California, they are working on a program that will allow them to do it without having an email. And that's huge. Oh, can we call a recess for a moment, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Did you call a recess?
Call a recess for 5 minutes. Mhm.
I thought I heard someone call. I did too. I did.
They were coming down the steps,
Yes,
actually.
they were. So that's why I wanted to check and see if it was trustee Butler. So, I'm sorry.
Okay. Checked on it.
Yep. Bring us back from recess.
Returned from recess.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Budget
Budget update.
We have submitted our budget. There will be a budget workshop with the city council. We have 2 scheduled in May, the first meeting and second meeting in May. Again, if you'd like to come in, listen to it, or you can watch it on Zoom or live stream, not Zoom, live stream. You're welcome to do that, to hear what's going on. I haven't heard anything. I do have a meeting with the city manager next Thursday, and I hope to have some updates at that time. My meeting with the city manager is in April, yes.
But
No, May.
May.
Yeah, so it's May, I don't have the dates. Second Tuesday in May and the 4th Tuesday in May, and I can tell you that right now. That would be May 14th and May 28th.
That's at 7.
At 7
Here,
o'clock.
right.
It'll be here, but again, you can use the live stream. You just go to the council page, click on city council, and the agenda will pop up, and you can follow it all. The information is there
Mhm.
to live stream, and you can follow along there. So I'm hopeful, and we'll just see what happens. Okay.
On to the trustees' reports. I was excited yesterday to attend our friends meeting and hear that we are covering for the patio. We're paying for the cover for the patio.
Yeah, we'll be writing a staff report to go to council for them to accept your donation
Ah. Okay.
so that we can hopefully run through the city, and we get again discounts. I'm always looking to save us money. So we're working on a staff report. We will take that to council hopefully in June.
That's all I have.
I don't really have anything, the report that I will make in regards to the Friends of the Library, I'll make down there. Thank you.
I have no report.
No,
Would you repeat that for me, please?
No report.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Moving on.
Things are happening in the city, exciting things. I mentioned last month, Hemet Beautiful. That event kicks off Saturday, the 27th up at West Valley High School. If you're interested in participating, you need to sign up on the city's website, fill out the waiver forms, and do it all electronically. And when you get there, you get a wristband and some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Saturday, the 27th, at 7:00 is when the gates open for registration. There'll be, I think at about 7:30, there'll be some announcements and things. Breakfast will be served. And then afterwards, transportation is on your own. The library is one of the scheduled projects. And we're going to be starting in the west patio, getting mulch down and that sort of thing. And then,
And that's to be your garden? Yes. Is it going to be flower garden or vegetable garden?
maybe a little of both,
Good. All right.
maybe. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Well, you can go in the morning and then go to the bookstore. I'll let you. Okay, Hemet Beautiful. Interesting thing, we have family story times, as you know, Wednesdays at 3. Last week, we had over 50 participants. I know, it's so exciting. This week we had 3. Just never know. Just never know. And that's okay. They did seed planting because of Earth Day. I have been invited to an Earth Day activity on Monday. And depending if I have jury duty Monday, I'll be going. If I don't, well, I can't go. They do come in clusters. We are currently working, Letitia and I are currently working on updating the content on our website on the city's page. So it's hemetca.gov/library. You'll start to see some changes that were recommended. We agreed that things, need some freshening, which is not a problem. She's been working on that very diligently. Additionally, she has been doing research on our Hemet parks. How did we get Simpson Park? For example, how did we get Weston Park? So she's working on some histories there that we hope to be able to someplace on the website, put that information in, because I think it's something, people need to know. How did we get Simpson Park? Because it's not in the city limits, So it's going to be some really interesting things that we want to put out for that.
Will that include the skate park?
Yep. Which, by the way, in addition to the skate park, the council did a ribbon cutting last Thursday at the pickleball courts. We have 4 pickleball courts at Gibble Park, and very, very well received, very excited. And then today there was a tree planting at Fire Station 4 in honor of our council member who passed, Carly Meyer. It's beautiful. It's a liquid amber tree that went in, and a beautiful rock monument. It's just gorgeous. So if you get a chance to go by, it's quite beautiful. Station 4 is near the corner of Stetson and Costin, right behind the airport. Yeah.
Cert.
Yes, that's exactly where you did that training. I am bringing a staff report to City Council for our solar grant that's accepting the money that has been set aside for us. And so that will be going to council this Tuesday.
Very good, very good.
And I think that pretty well covers everything.
Getting back to the Hemet Beautiful,
Yes.
Kathy, did you touch or did I miss on the donation that was?
I did not. Thank you very much. The Friends of the Library made one of two $5,000 donations. They were the first donation. We're hoping, and their names will go on the shirts that are being done. There's some banners and they'll get a shout out, and yeah. So we're very appreciative of that. Yes.
Done from, you might as well also mention the funds that it was.
Yes, this is funds that came to us from the foundation. And the hope is by getting the friend's name out there, we can help encourage people to say, what's that about? Let's go find out. So we're trying some alternate marketing tools for the friends. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. Oh, one other thing, just speaking of which, if you come to the back of the library, you'll see our 3 big blue bins. They are very full. We are fully aware. It appears the company that was doing it, Discover Books, has gone out of business.
Oh, no.
I
Yeah.
heard about that yesterday.
Yeah. And so I have contacted another company and hope to have a meeting with them in the next couple of days to be able to, yes, because otherwise we don't like the alternative, do we, Joanne?
Thank
So,
you.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So we're working with that, and then we'll see what we can do. I think I'm done.
Moving on to the Friends of the Hemet Public Library. Did I speak out of turn?
No, you
You
did
go
not,
right ahead.
because there's no one here from Hemet Unified.
Oh, okay. And we did at yesterday's meeting, it was discussed, and our lady that does the getting the people for the shops, what
Scheduling?
the scheduling, presented a very good report explaining why we need to go to one shift, because there just isn't enough people to cover 2 shifts every day. And Laura Massey did a tremendous job on her report. And so the Friends of the Library, the bookstore, will go to 10 to 3 starting May 1st. And the shifts have pretty well been covered right now. But the people that don't have shifts, we're hoping that they will then be ready to help with when people have doctor's appointments. In other words, help when help is needed.
Substitute.
For substitutes. And so everything went very well, and it was accepted that we do that. We had a vote on it, and the majority definitely agreed that that's the way we have to go. And Laura has really worked hard and been ahead of the game, you might say. She had a schedule all made for May already and has talked to people and got people working. So she's doing a very excellent job.
Yes, I agree.
I guess that is about what happened at the Friends of the Library yesterday.
We missed you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Noah?
I said, we missed her.
Yes, yes, and we missed Kathy. Yes.
I was training.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Future agenda items. Anybody have any suggestions for an agenda?
Yeah.
No.
I have a thought, just maybe you might want to think about this. Looking at the summer typically you take the month of July off. We could put that up for discussion if you wish. You don't have to do it in May. You don't have to do that at all. I just bring it up.
How about that, guys?
I
Month of July?
would like to add at this point, I believe the Friends of the Library are generally, we don't have meetings in the summer for June, July, and August, and have our next meeting in September, I believe.
That is correct.
that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So you would like to go dark in July?
We can put it on the agenda for next month if that would be,
I would like that.
or not.
We have to vote on that? No.
A vote to put it on the agenda, yes.
Okay. Roll call? Oh, no, we need a. I move that we put it on the agenda.
I'll second it.
All in favor by voice vote?
Okay, the
call.
motion has been made to go, to put on the agenda going dark for the month of July. That was moved by trustee Peterson, seconded by trustee Covey. So if I may have, trustee Peterson,
Yes.
trustee Covey,
Yes.
trustee Seaton,
Yes.
trustee Young, Felicia, are you there? Looks like she might have dropped out. So, but three to,
I'm here. Can you
oh,
hear
there
me?
you are, yay.
Okay, yes,
Okay, thank you.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, having no other business, this meeting is adjourned.
Your next meeting is scheduled for May. Sorry, let me look. Because I see I goofed and I did not get that in at the very bottom, so please
Mhm.
accept my apology. May 16th at 2:00 here in council chambers. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, is the time is good for everybody? Yeah, okay. Is there any way